All right, now back in the day, there were two requirements. Number one, 5 feet, 10 inches tall. Number two, absolutely positively no teachers. These are things my dad jokingly said with his friends back when they were bachelors, dreaming of their ideal wife. Being married off now for about 25 years, little did my father know that he would grow to break not only one, but both of these golden rules. My mother, Kim Marty at the time, was not only 5 feet 8 inches tall, but also a first grade teacher at Madeira. While an unlikely couple, my parents could not have been more perfect for one another. Hello everyone, my name is Haley Stewart. I'm the second daughter of the Ted and Kim Stewart family. My parents met in a very cute and classic way of a blind date. They had the connection of my mom's best friend in college and my dad's older brother being good friends. Coincidentally though, they had actually met at a party once before from two friends trying to set them up. This seems to be a unique factor in the relationship because my mom was not a big time partier and didn't go out quite as much as my dad probably did. She was someone you wanted to know because she always made the wisest decisions in tough situations. She was very sociable and didn't get involved in tough predicaments. My father was also a very good guy. He was very respectable to everyone, he was very funny, and although he probably partied a little bit more than my mom did, he knew his limitations and how far he could push things. They were not the same major, nor went to the same college, so this was a rather odd pairing. With all these little idiosyncrasies to each its own, they resulted in a great team. Both were very into sports, had a great relations with their family, and just enjoyed one another's company. They would argue as a married couple did, laugh as if they were teenagers again, and had an everlasting care for one another. After several years of dating, my dad finally popped the question at their favorite restaurant over by Lunken Airport where they watched the planes take off. With a speedy and decisive yes, at least I'm assuming because I was not actually there, and then a year of planning, they were hitched. What counts in making a happy marriage is not so much how compatible you are, but how you deal with incompatibility. This is said by Leo Tolstoy. This describes my parents beautifully, because while they had many things alike, they still had several differences to overcome, and they had worked through them better than anyone else I know. Now I stand in front of you today, not just to quickly help you relive the dating days of Ted and Kim, but to celebrate a quarter of a century of being married to one another. While an unlikely couple, they couldn't have been better for one another. They balanced each other out beautifully. Mom, thank you for dealing with all the panic moments between my sisters and I, from school to sports to everything else in between. You always have a sweet and guiding hand to help us through. Your little second graders are lucky to have you to inspire them for later in life. Dad, thank you for being the serious one in the family. You always have a stern image, but you have a soft, funny side that really brings us all together. I appreciate all of your great, straightforward advice, which has benefited me tremendously. You two are some of the hardest working people I've ever met, and I'm thankful to have you both to look up to for your great personalities and your great ambitions. Here's to another 25 years of love and happiness, laughs and tears, and most importantly, you two. Thank you.